One last venture into North American Counter-Strike here at ECS Season 6. It's Complexity versus Cloud9. We've got Inferno. Cloud9 looking decent. Complexity not looking their usual selves. Actually a bit out of their depth, I would say, on the first map of Mirage. Inferno, though, remember we did say coming into this one, it's their specialist map. It's where they've beaten everyone. It's where they've turned heads at majors and looked amazing on LAN. Surely Complexity can put on a better show at this one. Surely.
Yeah, it was pretty dominating, I think, from Cloud9. I think that's fair to say.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed they can show themselves, have a real showing of themselves. As you said, this was a good map for them at the major. Will it be a good map for them at ECS?
Do you know what? I was chatting outside
Stop laughing at me.
with the boys, and we were trying to think about who the fifth could be for Cloud9 going forward. We were just like, what about Infinite? One game.
I said that yesterday.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, there you go. We got on the same page then. That's
clearly you're not listening to me, Henry.
I'm gonna hook that up. I'm gonna make sure it happens. I'm gonna get in the DMs. I'm gonna start making it happen.
You're gonna be an agent now.
Yeah.
Watch out. He's sliding in.
I'm sliding in after this game. Anyway, Inferno, Cloud9, who have actually played this map a lot in ECS so far. It's one of the maps where we thought, oh, actually, they're pretty decent. This team could actually have something. So we first saw Automatic with the AWP, and hopefully we can see him a bit of a clinic today. But remember, Shazam, he didn't really get rolling at all there. Although he was a top fragger for Complexity in the previous map, he also didn't really get the opportunity to AWP that much. Inferno is much different. It's much slower paced, I would say, than Mirage. You have a chance to really build up your economy. Hopefully they get a CT start. We can see what they're made of. It's all about the banana these days, though, chaps, isn't it? Everything on Inferno is all about the banana, control and fighting for position, using the grenades, the incendiaries. Complexity showed they're very, very good at that as one of their calling cards at the major. Their CT side is something to behold, and they will be starting on it. So here we go. Let's have a look if they can get rolling in the first round. They've got 4 sets of armor, 1 smoke, and indeed they will be challenging for banana. They're using the flashbang. Stanislaw ain't messing around. He will go for the first kill, but Flusher, he is a bit of a beast in that position, isn't he? He'll get the first kill, but there's Def answering back towards Skadoodle.
Fighting for the banana. Good source of potassium, and everybody wants it. Man advantage from Cloud9. How long will it last? Well, it's improved. It's even better. They have twice as many now. Maybe technically more with Android and 1 HP, although 1 HP may be all he requires if he can land the headshots faster than they. Well, Shazam. He's been known. He's quite a pistoler in North America. He has high praise for his pistol work, and he has evened the numbers. The bomb making its way to the site now.
Yeah, he's done great work. And now he's down, and it's a 1 HP wonder to try to save it.
Unfortunately, not really much of a chance for this one. If you had the kit and an insta-kill right now, maybe there'd be a chance, but with 2 kills to find, there's almost no chance he doesn't take any flak. As he makes his way towards the site, almost running out of time at this point, hasn't found anyone. As he comes towards quad, they will probably know that he's been tagged up. He's only got 8 bullets in the clip. As he makes his way forward, he'll actually just back out and be taken down. There we go, Flusher will close it out. 1-0 Cloud9 on the T side. Not the best start for Complexity, but let's see how this new economic system works out on the CD side of Inferno. We did say, James, you and I were talking about it earlier today. We think Inferno second round force buys are actually a lot more tantalizing because not only do you get the seated armor, but you get some smokes as well, some incendiaries. That's a challenge.
Yes, this is what I've been waiting to see.
Indeed.
This is what I'm talking about. Force buy anyway. Yep, let's see how it goes. Now, I kind of also want them to lose, purely so I can see what their buy looks like on the buy rounds, following the eco in the next round. So Cloud9 may be taken off guard by this. What have utility dispensed? Those are jewels you don't want to take, especially with the new spray. It looks like he was trying to control it. It's considerably worse, but it is a close range engagement that you want. So I think there's a fair chance that Complexity will be losing this round. So we get to see what the next round will be like, and maybe some nice pistols can be collected by the likes of Cloud9, but hold on a second, Shazam's still alive. Yeah, he was getting spotted by the second player. 2 versus 3. This is somewhat worrisome.
That smoke doesn't actually do anything for Ye, apart from remove him from the situation, really. So he'll drop that, allow them to plant. I guess it does allow him to wait for his teammate to come, but still, there's another 6 seconds or so of that smoke, so I'll know where he is, and I think he knows that as well. He'll have to fall back now.
I think I guess you can see what the idea was. They wanted to take Banana with all the nades. But I do wonder, like, I would love to see this buy in the hands of Astralis, just doing, because Astralis would do, do this kind of a force buy and get this, you always get the 5 smokes out. And imagine how strong it would be if they have even more on top of that, because they're already the best team in the world at that specific round on Inferno.
Well, it takes away the random elements, right? That's what they're excited about, is the fact that even if you do lose a pistol, it's not as punishing as it once was. So it feels like they've got stronger, which is quite a scary prospect.
They had incendiaries too on that kind of round. I can't even imagine how strong they would look.
I agree. And
I like that. I think that, anything that can expand the skill ceiling is good, unless, well, yes. As long as it's not stupid, something stupid, which can be the case sometimes. That's another discussion for another time. Eco comes out. You wanted to see what happens, James, and after this round.
Yes. We're not there yet.
And we're almost there.
Meaty grenades, granates. I learned granate from Day of Defeat. There's the Germans. Smoke is down, hasn't quite covered the angle, but he will manage to survive. So now we can see what it looks like. This is our case study. What does their main buy look like? 6,900 on Shazam. He didn't fully invest, though, it is fair to say.
They still get double orbs, even after the investment. It's pretty wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
I remember, like, on Twitter, wasn't Chad banging on about the fact that CDs don't get 4 buys anymore or something in this kind of situation? I forget exactly. I need to reread what he was writing. But
I don't remember. He
wasn't
happy about something. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I know he's not a fan of this, right?
Well, until we all see how it plays out, it's difficult to really speculate. You can always work it out until we see it in practice and see what the team's going to do. It seems fine to me.
So far, I'm liking it, yeah.
Yeah, like it's cool. Whatever. It's not offensive.
Nothing heinous is happening.
It's all good.
I think it's really good for the viewers as well. Like, you don't get that situation when you're in a big arena, super hype game, and it like kills the pace entirely.
For 2 rounds.
There's 2 rounds, yeah.
They didn't get the bomb down, so they'll be eco for 2 now. So.
Yeah. That would always kill me in like big arenas.
Well, this is killing Cloud9.
Yeah, they can't win any position. And you were talking about this, you were foreshadowing the ability for Complexity to take over that banana position and get the frags there, and that's exactly what they've done in this first buy round of theirs. The Orb's instrumental in that fact, and boom. So that's Complexity laying down the gauntlet. Now they said, look, this is what we have. Now you've got to figure out a way to deal with it, Cloud9. We've got 2 Orbs. What are you going to do?
Plenty of money for Cloud9. Presumably, the orb comes in the hand of Automatic here. It's actually scarred the board and hands it over. Still hurts to see it.
Give me the gun. Give me the gun.
Ram flashed off. Def, same story, but he's got Stan there to back him up. The grenades from the T side. Is there anything in response? Certainly is. Flusher will lose 70 points of health there, down to 30. And still the battle continues towards Banana, but the T's might have some control now.
Smokes are down, and everything calms down. Minute 20. Lots for Cloud9 to work with. And it seems one player will be left at B for the time being. It'll be Def with the second AWP. Meanwhile, Cloud9 look to push the CTs back. Little do they know, for the most part, they are back already. Not fighting top mid, but Cloud9 cannot take this for granted. They have to take this for themselves. Failed Molotov. Now the scopes come out for Cloud9.
Stan looking to investigate. Smoke. Oh, hello. Straight through the smoke. You always like to see that if you're on Shazam's perspective. Any more to be had? Just creating a whole ruckus, and maybe Stan can move in from behind. He's thinking about it. Sitting in the smoke. You can see that the Cloud9 worried about it, but he picks the perfect moment, gets a double spray. That might just catch Flusher as well. Flusher escapes, but there's no way back now for Skadoodle as he tries to push forwards, and in fact, Stan closes all the distance, and they make a nice little sandwich.
Shazam got a kill through the smoke, then legged the second, and enabled the spray down there for his teammate. Excellent work by him, continuing to apply the pressure, making things uncomfortable toward the library position. It's now 3-2. Complexity are back in the game, And they forced out an eco, I believe, so nothing going to be purchased really. A couple of Deagles, a CZ, a PT50, automatic. The Orpo will purchase nothing as we head into round number 6 here. MP9 for Android reads the situation well. They've got no armor, a chance to farm some cash here.
Moving up behind the smoke. Golden. Creeping through it, not shy at all. They do not know the status of sandbags. No assumptions can be made. 2 players in all around the pits. Shazam holding down the arch area. And they wait to defend versus the probable numbers game of Cloud9. Stanislaw, I can't tell if he's holding a Molotov or what. Is it the flash? I think it's the flash. Really not sure from here. Cloud9 wait, the 1 minute mark. Run boost? Or just crouching? Yeah, run boost. Double run boost? Oh, here we go. That takes Def off guard, so it is a flame on the floor now. There will be 1 player in construction. What weapon can he collect? The AWP, automatic, holding the rotation.
It's actually not looking impossible for them. This was a full eco, and automatic has full control of spawn. They are going to struggle here. He'll have a smoke to deploy that. It's going to be a little bit too late, I would say. No, not quite. It's actually fine. So he'll fall back and hold a more defensive line here. Automatic hits another. This was Glock's P250s. No armor, no nades. If he gets this shot, it could be something spectacular. It's Flusher to set them up with the 2 versus 1. Golden with the Deagle. And a lot of work to do here for Ye. No one's going to be full diffusing there. No even need to check it. And off he goes. He might be out of luck here. Has to just try and find frags. He's getting overwhelmed. And it all falls apart. Guys, that was with P250, 2 Deagles, a CZ. No armor, no nades. And as soon as automatic had that orb, for me, it was over. And he managed to get the kill on CT spawn. Flusher towards the emo position. That kill pretty much decided it for me.
That is disastrous. Now, if you're the coach on complexity, you should be saying, well, lads, it's better it happens now than 20 rounds from now. Just get out of the way now. Where it can do less harm. They've still got to buy a very good buy, complexity. We have that peek we saw the other day from Guardian, and it works for Shazam as well. Lovely stuff. And Def gets a stereo frag on the B-bomb site.
You saw the way he lined it up as well. The player on the bottom has to look at the piece of paper on the floor so he doesn't overextend and he can't be seen, and the orb can just extend out to a really awkward angle. It's pretty cool. And it's difficult to challenge the T-steps. That's one way to do it. 2 orb kills, but still a dangerous round.
Yeah, you can see them moving towards Arch side now. This Arch is really good because you can use the smokes to isolate and sort of create questions as to are we going towards A or B to the CTs. Also gives you the wrap possibility if you get a frag on the A side, which is the strongest way to open up that bomb site. It deals the best with those awkward choke points, those awkward positions. But Shazam is going to be such a problem here. Def misses the first shot, connects the second, but you can see Shazam and Def just in tandem here, picking off 1 by 1, 2 frags each. They've been doing a hell of a job this round, and they have the bomb too, so doesn't seem like there's too much Flusher can do. He does bait out a shot though, which maybe creates some more space. As you can see, he can fall past the choke point and then retake the angle, but it's still not good enough to deal with Shazam. The Orbs doing a great job there.
It really is, and you'd think there might be a bit more catch considering they won the full eco, but Rush and Skadoodle looking a little bit bare. They can buy 3 AKs if they really wanted to. I don't think it's worth it considering the scoreline. Just a partial buy perhaps. So yeah, some Deagles, a Mac 10 for Golden, but nothing too significant. Mac 10, Deagle, Tech 9, 2 Glocks. Good nades. Ooh.
Big headshot. Nice way to start things. What lessons did they learn from the previous run through? Def holding the angle. This time there's a smoke and a flash for Cloud9. No clipping from the Molotov, nothing to be heard. No extra clues for complexity. Although maybe this time.
Doesn't look great, won't lie to you. Cloud9 might struggle here. Flashbang is going in, and it's up to Def to mow them down with Stan. I'll have to find the majority of the frags here. There's 3 on the board. Automatic looks like he's done 4 as well. Gets the dink with the Tech 9, still not enough. 4-4. money available. Not a ton of it, but it's there.
Right. These double orbs, they are proving to be very effective. Cloud9 out with the buy. It's not the most spectacular one you could summon, but it will have to do for now. Once again, the grenade battle on Banana has been going well for Complexity. Stan looks like he wants to peek here behind this wooden board. He can find a timing, maybe a flash going off in front of him. Oh, the line up there is good. 2 quick headshots found. They were not expecting that. They'd want to move quickly onto that B bomb site, but the Molotov and the smoke will deny them. That's a big win for Complexity.
Taking the game away from Cloud9. Trying to fight back. More smokes at the front of the site. Alert smoke, and how do you defend? They know they're up against the AWP, but Def will still deliver the kill. Once again, 1 player in construction. But there are only 2 players left. Def falling back. And Golden's looking for the rotation, but as you can see, Def is considering this possibility. Shazam with the shotgun will take out both players. Bish, Bosch, no batch needed. 5-4 for Complexity.
Eco for Cloud9. This is more like it for Complexity. Where was the second kill? Okay, it was right in front of him. I was about to say, there was like a wild bullet went off to the left. That's there it is. The 2 in front of him go down. Shazam confident, bringing the game back in their favor. Another eco required, I think.
Very quickly, I really enjoyed that Cloud9, despite being smoked off, they had a lineup for a smoke on the site, so they could just close the distance anyway through the smoke, sort of removing the ability for that CT smoke to be used by the AWPer. So that was cool. You don't really see that very often as a tool to burst through that smoke.
Yeah, I suppose it probably originates from half of the wall of smoke Fnatic used to throw in old Inferno. But there is a lurk smoke which bounces in front of the fountain, off of the fountain, where you can jump up on the barrels as well. But you do need a pop flash over the roof with a good timing. Otherwise, you're exposed before you land for a short time. But it can be quite the nuisance smoke. Takes the angle away from the Coffins player, among other things. Technical pause. Speaking of technical, I need to change the position of one of my... I made a short shift. There's nothing wrong with it, but I made a short shift key on the right-hand side where you can add an extra key. But for this key set, I don't have a short shift key, so I need to put back the long one.
Or put something else there.
A solder sucker. Well, I don't want to use gaps.
Oh, that happens?
Yeah,
okay,
so
I see.
just put a big bar there instead.
Big bars. There was a technical issue, TeamSpeak, I believe. So nothing too...
The good old TeamSpeak issue.
difficult. Yeah, I don't know how that's still a thing. I've never experienced 15 years of gaming a TeamSpeak lag, but
yeah.
You know.
Also very easy to have multiple servers and backups and stuff.
Discord, bro.
Your keyboard looks delicious.
Huh?
Your keyboard looks delicious, James.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's bloody good. Bloody good. 2 flashes for Golden. Pistols again for Cloud9. Complexity were enjoying these spoils in the previous map, and now it's Cloud9's turn to do the same. Def currently alone towards B, too far away to hear these footsteps from the Coffin's position.
Seeing it again.
There's one. Oh, it's Super Mario Brothers! And here comes Cooper!
Oh, they're going to get a plan out of this. Yeah, it looks like they will. Really nicely done. With basically nothing to work with, this double run boost has actually paid off quite nicely. Oh my god, they're going to get an AWP. Automatic has an AWP.
No,
Automatic's now dead. Never mind.
Past tense now. History, of course.
It is so dangerous when you get an AWP on the afterplant on this bomb site, so that would have been really fun to see what he could do with it.
Flash's chances of winning this are about 0.8. Oh god.
Somewhere between
Call it
slim
10.
and none, Henry.
Ugh. That's not a bad effort.
That's pretty nuts. They get 4 kills and a bomb down.
These anti-ecos are looking suspect.
That is mental.
How has he done that? Just tapping away.
It's just impervious to damage. There's nothing hitting him. He got tagged once.
Yeah. Double orb set up and a Krieg for Skadoodle.
Krieg
up.
Kriegel.
Even he's on the go.
Skadoodle.
Krigoodle.
Stick with
The thing is, with a scope, he could probably flick heads of it.
Oh yeah.
Because I find it very easy to do. As a person who likes to snipe when they're not tired. Fortunately, I'm always tired. We are into round 11. Once again, the double AWPs are out for complexity, despite the shortcomings in the anti-ecos. I'm sure they'll look forward to putting Cloud9 on eco once again, but who knows what will happen after that, should those pages be turned. Cloud9 have an opportunity to choose their own adventure. Looking to split the A bomb site now, flashes in. Stanislaw could be key. Forced forward through the Molotov. I think he may have heard players towards Arch.
Well. A bomb site under contention here. We'll see who Cloud9 can pincer it effectively. Good grenades so far. I would say they have the advantage, but not for long. Stanislaw shutting it down single-handedly, coming out of the graveyard and putting bodies to rest. There will be now a 3-on-1 rush with almost no chance, and Stan gets his 4th of the round. Or his 3rd, I should say. But still, you get the picture. He got a lot. 7-4. Cloud9 with another 5, maybe. And there it is. Stan just timing to perfection. Repositioning. Finding the final frag. Takes down Rush. Skidded all 3 and 10. Rush 4 and 9. Automatic only on 5. He's on the T side. As an all-pass challenging.
Nice flash. Oh, he can't use it though. He gets blocked by the Molotov. That's quite depressing for him. Maybe it works out though, because they feed into Shazam instead.
Seems fine.
Bosch. Area control. For a time with the Molotov. Automatic surely hears Shazam's heavy footsteps, but that is a glorious flick from Shazam. Glorious indeed.
Beauteous.
Elephant feet around to library, and then absolute savagery. Complexity looking good for an 8th round. See footsteps towards the bomb from Cloud9, what remains of them. And the complexity going for the high ground advantage, which is currently held by the likes of Skadoodle. Flush of a big frag towards library. Stanislaw, was it an error going high? Maybe it was. A labor spray gets there eventually, and there is the 8th round. No plan for Cloud9, which means Eco Town towards B once again.
Stan's on 17 kills. He's loving life right now.
Killing it.
Yeah, he only 1 kill. Poor guy. Poor guy. That's beautiful. That is so nice. Hey, this reminds me of the FaZe game we had recently, where Guardian just killed everyone with the AWP on the CT side. His Guardian was also hitting shots like that. It's pretty tough whenever Cloud9 take positions. They always seem to lose players. Flusher sending a statement to that chicken. Thought it could better him, but no.
Looks like we have an execute on our hands. Towards the A bomb site this time, despite the surprising and repeated success towards B. Here they come. 3 players ready for them. In fact, 4, more or less. Android creeping around the smoke. There is the bomb, going for the transfer. Bus doors are closed though. Shazam and Def remain, and here we go. More success to be had, this time on the A-bomb site. Def, how much does he invest into this? 1 versus 3 with an AWP. How realistic is it?
I feel bad for Ye. I feel like he's absolutely cursed. You know, you think he's got that first player for sure, but you know, a few not even a headshot, I don't think, just perfect P250 connections whilst running, and he goes down very quickly without a single player eliminated there, which would have really alleviated the situation for his teammate in the pit position, and likewise Shazam on the site. So it looks like Def will be able to save the AWP, and with the money remaining, it's going to be a good look for complexity. But a 5th round for Cloud9, so they're out of, I would say, you know, very dangerous territory.
And 5 is fine.
Yeah.
It's okay. Not ideal, but we still got a very close game on our hands. and they could get a couple more. Let's see what happens here. If they can beat this round, then there'll be almost certainly no money for Complexity, depending on what they save. Inferno is one of those maps where you commonly do save a couple of players, though. Aggressive play from Complexity. Following those nades down will also mask their footsteps, but Automatic will find the first. It's very chaotic here as Ye will smoke off towards T steps, but it's all going wrong. Complexity are dropping like flies. They know exactly where Def is as well. They can just take the bomb, go towards A. That's round done. And they might have got themselves another as well. Like I said, unless they save multiple players here, there's probably no chance they'll have much weaponry in the next round. And for now, he's got a T in towards the banana area. Seems to be aware they will nail that shot, surely. Oh! The hunt is on.
Ooh. Well, that's really desperate, isn't it?
No way.
It's looking so good. There it goes.
Wow.
All falling to pieces. All forced down. Kanye West.
Such a fast round. It was all over in the blink of an eye. Cloud9 not looking too shabby for that final round. They have the advantage on the weapons, of course, so see how they try to do this one. Will they go for fast banana control? That looks like it could be a good call because only one man there. It's only Stan. He's already under a bombardment. Has to deploy his smoke grenade defensively as Def takes a very aggressive angle. They have to make something happen. Maybe Def can do it. Oh, he's actually managed to get into position here. Nice movement coming in from Automatic to dodge that, but there's the punish.
It's really annoying when you miss that shot. Because you know you're dead.
Yeah, that's true. That's all they really had was that AWP and some pistols. They've now got an AK, so not impossible at this point. They're going to leave A open, rotate all the CTs over.
Well, he fell off the diving board. And leaves Shazam and Android. It is the last round of this half. Will there be a boost? There'll be a flashbang. Shazam charging through. Follow-up tap from Android, but no, it will be just the one round between these two teams. Complexity 8, Cloud9 7.
Well, there we go. It looked like it was Cloud9. They're going to run away with it. They were 4-2 up, doing a great job on the T side, but finally, Complexity came online. They looked decent, but Cloud9 breaking the economy right to the end. Has split it right down the middle, 8-7. Cloud9 will be losing Skadoodle in a few weeks, I'd imagine. But for now, doing his best, and we'll get into the second half pistol. Forces to Barmer for the T's, the smoke, a couple of flashbangs, and they'll explore their options towards B. Golden on the other side, waiting for that USB. Flashbang will take him off the angle, and the wallbang to be so deadly there. I've learned my lesson plenty of times holding that position on pistol.
Yeah.
Ill-advised. Ill-advised. Skadoodle has many targets. He won't have time to reload. He will die on his sword. Bomb, will it get planted? It will. They can't pepper him in time. And now there's just one Cloud9 player in Flu. Trying to avoid the flashbang, but it's a decoy. He's been lied to. He's been misled. He's been sold a dud, a dummy, a fake. It's a trap, etc. He's behind you.
He is.
Did you ever go, when we were in Shanghai, did you ever go to like the market where they sell fake stuff?
I wanted to go, but I could not be bothered.
Oh.
And I was having an average of 1 hour sleep a day, so
yeah,
it takes your motivation away.
Just a cheeky 1 hour.
Yeah. The jet lag was insane.
Not the recommended amount, I would say.
No. I wanted to look at the fake watches and see the different grades and how good or bad they are. And handbags, not for me. I wasn't going to buy one, but there was female curiosity that I was deployed to satisfy.
But you weren't deployed though.
Well, I tried.
You did.
I resisted.
Resisted deployment.
Out of insomnia and laziness. Well, I didn't want to go like on my own in the middle of Shanghai, although I did end up doing that anyway. Long story.
Ooh. Oh, I thought that would go a little bit deeper, but no. Love that smoke. On top of the hay, very nice lurk smoke. Who knows what's up behind that business? Maybe there's no business at all. But in comes Complexity, taking top mids. 3-man setup here deep on the A bomb side definitely makes it look fairly secure at this point. It would be very difficult for Complexity to move in anywhere. They've taken away all the space on the map. The defaults worked. Now they just have to pick what they want to do. Cloud9 are forcing them to execute into a site now, because they're not interested in taking any draws at all. So let's see how well that goes for Complexity. They've got very little utility left at this point, so it might be hard to get the right nades they need to deal with this setup.
It's a very quickly deployed lurk smoke from Ye. Less time to react to a smoke like that, but there's no one behind it. That said, they'll still deploy Molotovs and such. We've got a seeking of information from Automatic. Manages to take out Shazam. Hasn't seen the bomb just yet, though, and here comes the push. Maybe encouraged, spurred on by that. Clearing out the A bomb site. Automatic trying to hold down Arch.
Well, well, well. The retake begins. Cloud9 with 1 kit, no nades, and a 4 versus 3. This is excellent for Complexity to pull this one off. It will be the elusive 3-0 coming in. And they come in with SMGs, knowing about rifles, and win this round means you can snowball out of control. But smartly, Cloud9, looking at the bigger picture, will hold up and save their weaponry. Maybe not all of it, though. Golden, I think, might have been hurt. Oh, tap, tap, tap. Bean, bean, bean. And we'll see whether he can get the first kill. Golden will go down eventually. And we'll see Automatic and Skadoodle hold on to what they can.
Hold on. Got the M4 and the MP9 indeed. Very noisy chickens. I feel like they're noisier lately than normal. I don't know what's going on.
Since Hiko started making them follow him, they've just all increased globally. There's like some kind of counter, and he's spamming the E button, so they're getting louder. They're crying for attention. They're making baby noises like cats.
Yeah. It's all a ploy for our attention. It's like a fast push coming in here from Complexity, though. They'll be mowed down, it seems. The pistols and the rifle of Automatic doing some good damage there. Flusher working that off angle. There'll be a T on the bomb side. They're going to be very careful. Finds a good angle. Can't make it connect, though, but Def surely can. And that's a very nice take at the bomb side, all things considered.
That was lovely from Def. Nice, efficient aim, protecting his teammates, using the buddy system effectively. And they've got low HP, but I don't think there's much danger of losing this round. They've got a Molotov. They can deploy that towards the library side, but they're still going to go for this, Cloud9. Nice shot from Golden. There's still an absolute chance they can do this and get 2 kills. Shazam now looking to finish things off in style. The PG-50 comes out. The bomb's ticking away. It's going to take a quick scope.
Nice.
Oh my goodness, he nails it. Skadoodle gets a taste of his own medicine, and boy, is it bitter. That could be it.
Shazam. Nice from Dev. Big frags from him. Golden did the best he could of what he had. 2 frags for him as well.
Ooh, nasty.
Very nice. But 5-round lead is not enough just yet. Cloud9 have another buy. And we have the usual exchange of grenades towards Banana. 3 Molotovs down, make it 4. Keeping the CTs away from the half wall. Make it 5 Molotovs now deployed on Banana with 1:30 on the clock. Still they continue. All of that, and they're still not sure if anyone's there or not. More must be spent. Banana is the graveyard of grenades.
So trying to push this position down. Golden still holding onto it, not giving it up just yet. Flashbang over the top. This is going to be a big play from Golden. He's going to go straight through. Can he make more happen? Yes, gets the double. The trade is out, but it's a 3v3. That's actually very promising for Cloud9. Their situation was worse before that. And having taken away that position, maybe they can make the safe bet that Complexity at this point in the round will be thinking about this A push. And here's the pressure. Automatic's there. Rush isolated behind the smoke. He's found a good push, though. Weren't expecting that around the cloisters. And now it's looking very troublesome here for Android.
Is it, though?
Maybe it's not.
Well, there we have it.
Maybe it is.
Flash up will keep them in the game, but it's going to cost them so much to reinvest. Here's the flashbang, the alley-oop. Golden pushes through the smoke. Takes down 2 and Rush. Great job here to get 2 frags out of this sequence. Very slow motion here. There we go. He manages to find 2 kills. And you can see both teams struggling financially.
All the Molotovs. Once again. The wallets are out. The money's on fire. Banana will continue to be contested by both these sides. Flashes from the T side, flashes from the CT side. It's almost like 2 snipers trying to take the angle. More Molotovs, really making sure the CTs are forced away. So they have possession of Banana. Do they go back and push people away from top mid? So much time on the clock for Complexity. No one picking top mid for the CTs just yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if Flusher went to have a look. More isolation grenades from Complexity and a response from Cloud9. Stuffing the apartment in case there was a burst attempted. Another flashbang, jumping accuracy will be good for Golden, but there are too many targets. Did he see the bomb? That's a question.
Automatic push to the defense with that AWP burns alive as Skadoodle, and Automatic going down for free as now things are looking quite bad. The bomb is planted. Did they just go for the save at this point? Flush is in there, in construction, but it doesn't look like he can build a way back into the round.
Oh, nice down.
Thanks.
I like that. Bit of wordplay.
Yeah.
For those playing along at home, mark that on your caster bingo card. And we'll be Rush and Flush up to hold on to the 2 rifles they've got. No kits, no utility, but they might as well save. It'd just be absolute suicide to try and go for this one. It's one of the most notoriously difficult sites to retake in the game, especially when the numbers look like this.
Another round in the bag for Complexity. Another 5-round lead for Complexity on Inferno. 12-7, 13-8. Only 1 round won by Cloud9 in this half. Defending seems hard. The pressure will continue. They're going for the force buy. Is this the last stand? If it is, hopefully it's better than the movie. As far as Cloud9 are concerned.
This is not looking too good, is it? 2 rifles, 2 pistols, an MP9. And they lose this. It's 14-8, and they'll be in a very similar situation, but with less money. Complexity will understand the gravitas of the situation. Lose this round, it swings open the door of opportunity for Cloud9. Win it, and you slam it shut.
More nades exchanged there. Top mid still held on to, and interestingly, Cloud9 still with 3 on B. Obviously, they want to gamble slightly as they have a precarious situation on the buy, so you do have to take some gambles. If you're not in a position to be able to confirm information and rotate and so on and so forth, you have to play the gamble, and that's what they're doing. Here comes the push, the flash over the top. They were hoping that there would be at least somebody there for Skadoodle to take down, but he's found Ye. I don't know if there was even a helmet on him. He went down so fast. More damage from the MP9. Golden now with that Deagle doing some extra, but they can't do quite enough here. And the bomb site's now open.
Okay then. Flames. CT's repositioning. This is looking dangerous. Cloud9 continue to find kills with the smoke. It's a classic Flusher play. Definitely might have spotted the secondary player towards Banana there as well. I think he absolutely did, but he'll die. He'll go down to the grenade. 2 versus 2. And this is a must-win scenario for Cloud9. No saving weapons here.
Gotta go for this. Made harder, but you know where one of the players is. When does Shazam choose to peek? Flusher doesn't even know where he is. Got the clear baiting going on. Now he knows where both are. He has the information. He doesn't have a kit, however. Slowly creeping up. He's gone past the first angle. Rings the bell immediately, but what can he really do to win the round? Looking for Android now. Pre-fired, a crab walk. Everything working for Complexity. 2 rounds away now. Money being broken for Cloud9, finally. Do they force it up? Do they go for the eco?
It's pick your poison. There's no correct answer here, is there? I guess eco, hopefully CT side of Inferno, and hopefully win out with the $2,400 they'll get next round. They'll have enough for M4s, armor, basic utility, then they have to snowball from there.
It's a très difficile. Playing for overtime is never fun, is it?
It's not ideal.
It is a testament, though, to the strength and complexity on Inferno, as you mentioned previously. Dink, dink. 3 more to go. Oh, still 3 more to go as well for Cloud9. And really, it's after a very big mistake from Complexity to find a way to lose this one. They've earned an easier round to play and to score an extra point, and looking like they'll get it here. I'm very much liking this edition of Cloud9. Again, it's, we've already iterated this, but it's sad that Skadoodle will be leaving them eventually, but I do still believe in whoever they can, like whatever they replace that role with. I don't think we're going to see a big problem for the team. I feel like they've got a very cool core, good structure, good leadership that they're comfortable with.
It'll be very clear that whoever comes into that role will be doing that job. They're not going to change things around for you. They're not looking for a star player. They're looking for someone to get it done, listen, be molded into someone fantastic, and be part of what could be a very successful team.
Absolutely, yeah. Honestly, it could look like from a, I don't want to say Team Liquid, but
Get Hiko in
like
there.
how well-rounded everybody is as players. Definitely in vogue. Challenging, but the banana smoke. This is it for Cloud9. No AWP for them.
What if they had Scream, he turns godlike, and then G2 like, oh my god, that was our only option. Who knows? Moving up. Oh, there's been a nice exchange which has favoured Cloud9 for the time being. Golden continues to move down. Spots one beyond the barbed wire. And he will be eliminated. Questions will be asked later. 5 versus 4 for Cloud9. What can Android do to respond? There's practically no grenades left for Cloud9. No re-smoke of banana. Meat. Where are the potatoes? There they are. Perhaps it's time for the gravy, if they can win this round.
The Yorkshire puddings.
Oh,
the roast potatoes.
The stuffing.
The parsnips.
Cauliflower.
The half pint of Guinness.
The Christmas pudding.
The mince pies.
Going into B, boys. All the trimmings will be served, it seems, as Complexity look to close things out in true style. It looks like the job is done. Pull the cracker. Put the hat on. Pull out the toy. It's time to celebrate. It's all done.
Hold on to the sprouts, love.
Make the turkey sandwiches.
We're moving to Boxing Day
Yeah,
now.
we're moving on.
Well, looks like Automatic will get boxed by that AK-47, and that's a beautiful, beautiful result from Complexity. 16-8. They've played 2 maps so far, and they've gone 1-1 against one of the best teams in the league. Not a bad look.
Not a bad look at all, Dan, if you don't mind me saying. Excellent work. Complexity pull it back, and both of these teams will take 3 points each to our coveted leaderboard. There was some nice crew. Shazam looked excellent throughout here. We did say coming into this one, we hope Shazam can come online properly. Inferno suits his wheelhouse a little bit more, I would say, and it was absolutely spot on. Stanislaw was excellent towards B as well. But Shazam, for me, MVP. So many highlights of him. Stan coming in with the odd sequence as well. And we'll see Cloud9 let this one slip by. But it kind of makes sense. This is the Complexity home map. You got to say that.
Yeah, already it started off very early on with Shazam and Death. both setting the tone with the AWP play, and that really accented the first half and sort of the lead for Complexity. And Cloud9 never could quite strike back enough, and they could never quite find a space to put their individuals into to make the big plays that Complexity were doing. So pretty cool to see both teams going from strength to strength across both maps. And here are the stats.
Yes. Here it is. Def actually a sneaky 28 frags there. Very well done. Didn't notice how many he got.
Holy crap, yeah, he got 2 kills.
That's not bad, considering you're on 16 you got 2 kills. I haven't seen that in a while. Bloody hell. He's like, well, guys, you got me out of that one. Thank you very much. To be fair, when those kind of stats are coming in, it's difficult to find any more, I guess. Team Liquid still at the very tip of the top. Remember, they lost 2 maps today, considering that they play with the coach, but still absolutely fine by the looks of things. They've played the most games, in fact, which is surprising considering their schedule. I guess they're trying to get as many in as they possibly can. Complexity now, their first 2 games, they give one away, so they'll be on 3 points. And there we have it. That's how it looks so far. We've got plenty more action to come. Renegades are the only team now that are yet to play. I'm sure we'll be seeing them as the week develops. We've still got 6 more days of Counter-Strike to come before this week is over. Plenty more Counter-Strike fun coming your way. Did you guys enjoy yourself today? It wasn't the best day for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I felt like the games weren't as exciting as usual.
Weren't the strongest games, but the strongest keyboards for sure.
We did have. Okay, I did enjoy that. I love the Scrabble keyboard set. That was great.
Optic Mirage. That was
a good game. Yeah.
That was bloody good.
That was a good one. I guess the only one that left a sour taste in my mouth was like, Liquid don't get to see their full force.
Yeah,
even if they batter people, I don't mind that because they look so good while doing it. So that's all from us today. I hope you had fun. We'll be doing it again with the European sector bright and early tomorrow. My name is Henry G, and make sure you buy these tickets. There is an event coming up called the ECS Season 6 Finals. It's happening in Arlington, Texas, and it's on the 22nd of November to the 25th. We're all going to be there. This entire crew will be down there doing everything we normally do, Counter-Strike, but in a much more exciting capacity, more fun, more skits, and I think that's pretty much it. Anything I missed?
You good to go?
Good to go. Lock it in. Daniel, any last words?
Thanks.
Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow.